taking you over to our lovely, lovely sports corner. And look who we're joined by. How are you?
I'm very well indeed.
Are you all right? Before we start, let's have your titles. There we are, we've had your titles. How was that? Was that all right?
That was fabulous.
What we're talking about this week, please?
We're talking timber sport.
Sorry?
Extreme lumberjacking.
Oh, I love a bit of wood.
Plenty of that. Now, last weekend in Liverpool at the arena,
Yes.
we had the Timber Sport World Championships.
Oh.
Where it's all about axes and chainsaws and cutting wood, basically. And, yeah.
So a night out for me.
Yay! Now there's 6 disciplines. The first one is the underhand chop.
Oh my God.
Right, literally.
I'm going to be well behaved.
Yep. If you imagine sort of like standing in this sort of position with your feet roughly on line with your shoulders.
Yeah.
You've got a big axe and you stood on a log.
A big chopper.
And you're going, and you're cutting through the chop. Through the log, chopping it halfway.
Yeah.
And then you turn around and you chop it from the other side.
Right.
Until it back at speed. So
Can you not just buy a chainsaw?
it's what. Well, the whole point is precision, trying not to lose limbs and what have you.
See, I think
it's
always better to use a power tool.
Well, yeah. Well, that brings us on to the.
good.
So yeah, is it the stock saw? Yes,
The stock saw.
which is just a basic chainsaw.
I always thought a stock saw was a two-handed.
No, that one is like it's a single book they use. I've done a bit of homework this week. Yeah. But the stock saw is just chainsaw, and you've got to literally, the athletes there, they warm the chainsaw up first, and then on go, they've got to cut through about 19 inches of, and make a little, they call them cookies, because they look like cookies, and one's a downward stroke, and then they bring it an upward stroke, so they have 2, and it's a timed competition.
You know I'm dying to say a lot, don't you, viewers, but I'm on my best behaviour today because I can't even get told off from Shell. So I'm on my best behaviour.
You're fair enough.
Go on, what else is there?
Oh, the standing block chop down. This is basically tree felling with an axe. You said you wanted something extreme, because it's very, very dangerous, this.
Of course it is.
You know, and the log is vertically, and once again, it's about 12 inches wide, and it's about precision cutting. Well, yes. Yeah. Well, you've been lied to as well, yeah. And it's precision cutting, and it takes about 20 seconds to cut through, and that's an axe job as well. I'd have thought they'd all be American, but when I look back, it started back in, 1985?
It's not been going that long.
It's been going that long, yeah, and the first batch are all Americans.
Right.
And then a New Zealander called Jason Wynyard. Since 1997, he's won it 14 times. And there's been one American, one Australian, and another New Zealander in that period have all been the winners. I just thought New Zealand, why New Zealand? I'd have thought...
Well, they have trees there, you know.
Yeah, no, but I'd have thought more Canada and America, really, for big trees and big things.
I don't know.
But yeah,
they're
New
more
Zealand,
environmental, aren't they, than other countries?
Yeah.
They think about wood before they cut it.
I believe so, yeah. But yeah, but so basically that's the extreme sport. That's different.
So what are you branching out to next week?
Is it something spooky next week?
It is something spooky next week. In fact, you're not doing a special sports thing next week. We're literally going to scare the cookies out of you.
Yeah, all being well, yes. Yep. I should be, hopefully, there.
Yes.
If I can't be, can I send in a spooky story?
You can send in a spooky story, yeah. And I believe it's a special day for you as well next week.
Yes, I have a note on the end.
Yeah. Are you going to tell everybody how young you're going to be?
Well, if you chop my head off, get one of these, chop my head off and count the rings. It'll count to 60. Yeah.
Oh, 60. I suppose we should all sing happy birthday to you. Let's do it, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Titters. Happy birthday to you. We got you a present. I've just left it in the shop. Anyway, happy birthday and ta-ta, Titters.
Ta-ta.
Oh, here we are now, joined by Mr. Gareth Gates. You're looking rather special today, aren't you?
Am I?
You're looking lovely. You've been working out since last we saw you.
Oh,
Look at them muscles.
I just want to get large like Prince Charming should be.
Here we are then. Look at us. Les Dennis, Corrie McIntyre together. You wouldn't think you two would ever want to work together if you follow the story of Corrie, would you?
No, well, we didn't think we'd live together. We're living again in a new gender form, in
Yes.
a new universe, as you called it, aren't we?
It's a very glamorous role for you. All right, I think the nearest to glamour we got was the closing scenes in Sister Acts. And now you're playing the fairy godmother.
Yay!
In your big frou-frou dress.
I still get to wear sequins and I still get to look fabulous. So
Yeah.
either way, you know,
Yeah.
I'm happy.
It's basically my job.
Pretty much.
But with a wand. Only you don't have to sit on your wand like me. But anyway, that's another story altogether. So, it's family fun for the entire family. And you're going to... Hello? Will we be hearing anything from the Gareth Gates songbook within this?
I'm being forced to. So
Good. Which one are we being treated to?
Every time I do Cinderella, they always ask me to sing Unchained Melody.
Of course.
That old classic.
But it did very well for you, didn't it?
Yeah.
How many years ago was that now?
I was 17, so 2002, which is 16 years ago. Wow, I feel old now.
No, that makes me feel even older. Because I had you on my wall, but that's a different story altogether. Except, mind you never shied away from putting a dress on when you were...
I never did, no,
No.
exactly. I mean, I did every female character from Coronation Street before I was in it.
They said that you made Mavis more famous than Mavis.
Well, apparently so. I don't really know. Thelma used to say to me, I was lucky enough to become friends with Thelma, and she used to say that she'd look at a script and go, I can't say that. That's not me. That's Les Dennis.
They started writing it for her.
There is a clip actually with her and Alan Bradley where she actually says, "I don't really know."
And you
And you
started
can see
that.
him laugh.
Oh, dearie me.
Started it all
That's a
off.
great story.
And your character didn't come to much of a very good end, did it, in Corrie?
I think he got exactly what he deserved.
Oh, do you? What special effects have we got this year then from Kudos?
We don't know yet.
Because they normally throw something
I know
special
one
in.
thing that's happening, but I don't think I can tell. I don't think I can tell you.
Well,
Don't
You wanna
start
listen to me
this
now?
because She won't be happy about
Why
it.
don't you just give us a little clue then?
I honestly can't.
How quick's
Well,
your transformation?
I don't know. I
Are we
only know
doing?
one thing.
Are we doing you go off stage to change, or are we doing a Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella change?
Who knows what's going to happen?
Not a clue. We haven't got that far with the...
All I know is I've had an email
Yeah.
asking for my height and my weight.
You're gonna fly.
Who knows what's going to happen with that.
Cinderella flying. Make sure your skirt's on proper, won't you? And so what's after Panto for you then?
Next year, I've actually started to do a lot of work on the ships. So I've just signed up for over 100 shows on one particular ship.
Yeah.
P&O Britannia.
Lovely,
And,
nice one.
I have my own show on there,
Mhm.
so it's great. And I love that now. It's kind of a new thing that I started to do this year.
Yeah.
And it's going really, really well. So long may that continue.
It's the magic. It's, you know what? This Cinderella is the most magical of them all.
It
You know,
is, yeah.
It is the fairy tale, and this will live up to everything that any audience member wants. And when the transformation and the coach and all that is just absolutely spectacular. And I've seen it before, and it raises the hairs on the back of your neck.
Uh-huh.
It's that good.
How did you find it wearing such a lovely outfit?
He was, absolutely.
I may well be discovering an aspect of myself I never realised existed.
Yeah,
But
in the dressing room, I heard him say, "Oh, I'm having trouble with my bra," and somebody said, "We never thought we'd hear feelings
No.
like that."
In Manchester, we love nothing more than a party. Now, this weekend is in Manchester, as you can probably hear, is the Dashira Diwali Mela Festival. Now, this festival is about Diwali, but it's about all-inclusiveness. So no matter where you're from, what you believe in, this festival is for you. Now, basically, this festival is about dancing, it's about celebrating life, but about everybody getting together. And it's about taking places and people from the dark into the light. Now this is about celebration of people, but more importantly this is a celebration of Manchester. Now I was lucky enough to catch up with the amazing creator who is Raja Dutta, and basically she's created this for the past 13 years and poured her heart and soul into something that is truly magical. So here she is. So it's the 13th Dussehra Diwali Mela Festival. What's it all about?
It's a celebration of two festivals, Dussehra and Diwali, and it's taking place in Albert Square, as you know, with some activities in Central Library. The activities which used to happen in Town Hall, which is now closed, so those are taking place in the library. So lots of music and dance. And dancing, you don't need to know the language, it's just a visual thing, so you know, people will enjoy it. So adults, children, everybody come and enjoy music, dance, and lots of fun.
You mentioned there it's a family fun event, so
Yeah,
all families can come no matter
Yes.
what faith.
Yes, correct. It is for everybody. It's to bring people together for better understanding of Indian culture, and so yeah, social cohesion, improving social cohesion.
Fabulous. So celebration, so it's the 13th festival
Yes,
this year.
13th year
So
of this.
can you give us a bit of history of how it started and obviously where it's come to?
Yeah, we started organizing this in 2006 in Platfields Park. And we used to have Ravan effigy, 10-headed demon, comes from Hindu mythology. A bit like Guy Fawkes, filled with fireworks, and we used to burn that, and everyone enjoyed that. We did that for 3-4 years, and then we decided to do something different, because in India they do it every year, but here people expect something different each year.
Is it ever a challenge putting on an event as big as this?
It's always a challenge. It doesn't get easier, because we don't want to do more and more. So when you want to do more, then yes, challenge doesn't. But each year brings a new challenge.
What do you love about this festival?
I just love to organize it, see people enjoying it, everyone coming and enjoying together. So that's the best part for me.
As you can hear, the party is in full swing, and what an amazing time and celebration of the Diwali festival it has been. And basically, it's just one of the best events I've personally been to as well. So this is Crisscrossing Manchester, and we're checking out.
Well, that's it for this week's shows, everybody. But thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe and like. That's the subscribe and like, because every viewer really does count to us. If there's anything you want us to cover here on Your Manchester, then let us know. Until next week, when we're doing something very, very spooky, I'll say thanks very much for watching Your Manchester.